This is a story of a zombie that no human is afraid of, not even a dog. But on the contrary, there is something special about that zombie that makes all people want to get themselves bitten. Now, what is so special about that zombie that everyone pays money for? At the story's beginning, there is a boy. He comes out of a tunnel built inside the ground. In the meantime, some scientists are preparing something illegal for the treatment of diabetes, but their experiment could not be done properly. Due to the side effects of those medicines, people started becoming zombies. This boy is now also becoming a zombie. This zombie gets up and starts going somewhere. On the other side, a couple is driving on the road, but a man has put ground traps on the way. Due to those, the tire of his car gets deflated. They need someone to repair their car. Then the same man who put the ground traps comes here with his truck, pretending to help them. Since the couple is unaware of this, they let him take them to his gas station. His name is June. He runs this gas station along with his pregnant wife, Namjo. After repairing the car, both husband and wife together make their expensive bill. When the man refuses to give them money, June's sister, Haegul, comes out of the warehouse with a shovel in her hands. When she comes up with it, June asks her, "Did you kill her by doing this?" Both husband and wife start thinking that they have killed a customer who refused to pay them, so they immediately give them the money. June's wife keeps the money in a safe. Namjo, who is collecting money for some business, tells her husband that if he even touches this money, she will break his hand. Her husband looks at that money with greedy eyes. He says that today they have hit a lucky pot, and at least today they should eat meat. The young man who has been turned into a zombie comes to this village. He also wants to eat meat. He attacks two women, but he can't even touch them, and the women dodge him easily. They just think this weird young man wanted to hug them. Then some children come and throw stones at him. They laugh at him and think it's a strange teen who has gotten too high. He goes after them, but he can't even catch those kids. Now, a dog walks in front of him. He runs after the dog, but the dog starts hunting him down instead. People sitting on the way look at this strange spectacle. After this, a bunch of old men are shown playing cards. One of them is Manduk, June's father. Suddenly, a guy comes in and tells everyone that his ruined garden has been replanted, and now he is going to get married. Seeing this, all the old people go to that guy to ask him how he achieved being that young again. While everyone is occupied, Nanduk steals their money from the game. Suddenly, they start hearing some noises from inside the washroom. When they go inside to take a look, the same zombie is hiding there. Manduk finds it hiding in the bathroom, but the zombie jumps on him and bites him. The zombie runs outside. At the same time, the girl from the warehouse walks down the road. The zombie runs toward her, but the girl is calm. When the zombie is close enough, the girl has the perfect chance to kick the zombie in the balls and stop it. Then the dog from earlier sees them and runs after both of them. The zombie and the girl start running. The same people sitting to the side of the road witness them running like crazy. At the same time, another man appears with a briefcase. He is Min, the girl's brother, who also belongs to the family. The two siblings start running now because the zombie is after them. The girl stumbles and falls on the ground. The zombie is about to catch up to her, but June appears with his truck and accidentally sends the zombie flying in the air. The zombie ends up down a cliff. June is sad because he has no idea he hit a zombie. He believes he hit a normal human. The three of them take a look down the field and see that the zombie is standing up. How is it possible that a human would still be standing? Apparently, this zombie is just fine and he starts running away. The three siblings return back to their house. They have some moments to reunite in peace. However, an ambulance soon comes to their house and brings Manduk in. He has a bandage around his head because a young man attacked him. Manduk gets into his trailer house. He takes some time to look at the pictures he has put on the wall. He dreams of being in Hawaii and drinking cocktails with some tropical girls. In the meantime, the zombie has been wandering around the town. He now ends up near the family's gas station. The daughter goes inside the barn and finds the zombie eating there. Nanduk wakes up as well. He grabs the shovel in order to attack the zombie because he recognizes this is the young man who attacked him earlier that day. Manduk is having a hard time dealing with him, but then June appears and delivers a flying kick to the zombie. The zombie ends up being pinned on the wall, impaled by a piece of wood. The family is not certain what they should do now, but they are all surprised to see that the zombie is moving. Not only is it moving, but it seems to be totally fine. The family runs outside the barn and locks the zombie inside, buying themselves some time to think about what they should do. They grab a phone and watch on the internet that some other people have been bitten by zombies like the one they have in the barn. The thing is, those people turn into zombies as well. Now that Manduke has been bitten by the boy, they believe he will turn into a zombie just like him. His family moves a few feet away from him, thinking that their father is going to turn into a zombie. Namcho ends up hitting him with a pan. They transfer him to his bed in the trailer house, then seal the doors so he can't come out on his own. The next morning, the family is dwelling upon what will happen to the father. Min has been doing some research. He tells them that humans go through various stages when they start transforming into zombies. Some of those stages include salivating and shaking uncontrollably. While Min describes this process to the family, Manduke also starts experiencing those symptoms. Soon, Manduke gets up on his feet. He finds a way to get out of the trailer. That way is to escape through a hatch on the roof. While the family is still discussing the matter, Manduke plainly walks inside the house and sits at the table with his daughter. Everybody looks at him a bit strangely because they have no idea what is happening or what he might be thinking. Manduke just wants to eat some breakfast, but Min attacks him by breaking a glass on his head and then starts punching him. June starts chasing Min away because he believes what he did to their father was wrong. In the meantime, the girl goes back to the barn and manages to tie the zombie to a wooden post. On the other hand, she starts feeling affiliated with the zombie and wants to help the boy. For starters, she gives him a cabbage, and the zombie seems to like it. As for Manduke, he has visited his old pals in their club. He is taking a moment with himself in the bathroom. What he sees surprises him. His body parts behave like they were behaving when he was a young man. How could that happen? While he dwells on that, his card-playing fellows gather behind him. They can't believe what they are seeing. Manduke is a young adult man instead of being an old guy. They start asking about it, but Manduke has no idea what they are talking about. When they take him outside, he sees his own reflection in the mirror and realizes he is young again. Manduke returns back to the barn in the best mood of his life. He walks near the zombie and tells him that he must be responsible for him being young again. He starts dancing in joy. His two sons watch him from the window. They think the virus has started spreading in their father's body. Moments later, Manduke gets a visit from one of his old pals. The old man wants to have a second chance in life. He pleads with Manduke to make him young again because he wants to marry a young wife. Manduke gets an idea. He can collect the money in order to go to Hawaii. Min is secretly listening to them and comes up with an idea. The next morning, Manduke gets a visit from all of his old-aged friends. They all have come with a bunch of money in their hands, asking him to make them young again. Manduke decides to put his plan into action. He takes the old men to the barn in order to be bitten by the zombie. However, the zombie is nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, Min is driving the truck away. He takes the zombie with him in order to sell him and make some money for himself, but he is soon stopped by the police. He cracks some jokes with them, but suddenly one of them discovers that Min has abducted the zombie. Of course, the policemen believe this is just a normal boy. They are both taken to the police station. Min tries to tell them it is a zombie, but it seems like a normal person to them. The police chief thinks he is just making fun of them and tries to beat him. But Manduke arrives there with his whole family. He tells the policeman these men are his sons. He wouldn't like to lose the zombie because it is a real asset that could make him money. After convincing the police, the girl takes the zombie with her. That night, Manduke tells everyone that this zombie can make people young again, and now he will go to Hawaii. On the other side, the zombie is not in the mood to eat cabbage again, but the girl offers it to him with a twist. Tonight, she pours ketchup over the cabbage to add some taste to it. Still, there is something missing. The girl sees that someone has broken the teeth of the zombie. She tells everyone about it. Father's dream to go to Hawaii finishes before it even started. They think that the zombie doesn't have any teeth now. So how can he even bite anyone? Suddenly, Manduke gets an idea. He finds duplicate teeth and fits them into the zombie's mouth. Then Manduke calls all of his old friends. They swarm into the gas station like bees. The family has opened a hole through the barn. The old men are supposed to insert their hands in it. The zombie will bite them, and then they will pull them back. One of the old men wants to go first, and he slips his hand through the hole. The zombie can't understand that he should bite it, but the girl pours some ketchup over the hand, and the zombie now gets the message. He bites the old man, and then Manduke pulls him back. After seeing this, the old men don't want to get bitten by the zombie and start leaving, but the oldest man in the village still wants to get bitten. Seeing this, all the old men return back. It takes the whole night until all of the old men are bitten by the zombie. At dawn, Namcho puts all the money in her safe. Manduke takes a good look at it. Who doesn't love money anyway? Around the town, all the old men have been rejuvenated, and they celebrate. But back at the gas station, Namjo realizes that her money has been stolen. The only thing she can find in the safe is a postcard from Hawaii. Manduke is probably going to make his dreams come true with all that money. At the same time, Min enters the barn and abducts the zombie. He puts it in the truck again in order to use it for his own benefit. However, Namcho has figured out his plan and stops him before he can go far. The word spreads around town, and now everybody wants to be young. Meanwhile, the girl has taken the zombie to a field full of cabbage. The zombie couldn't be happier. He starts running around and eating. The girl gets attached to him, and the two of them start playing around. At some point, they even have a romantic moment when the zombie accidentally falls on her, but it is ruined by June with a flying kick. When the family gets back to the gas station, a bunch of people come for them. They think they are going to attack them with weapons, so they go into the house to hide. But in reality, they are also demanding to be bitten by the zombie. Min talks to the people and tells them anything can be done for the right price. The family now starts using the zombie to make money again. Many people come from all around the state to be bitten by the zombie and become young again. After gathering some more money, the family brings the trailer inside the barn. It will now be used as the zombie's new house. One day, the girl takes the zombie to a hair salon, and it is revealed that he is quite a handsome guy. When they return home, the girl hears Min speaking on the phone, intending to use the zombie to make more profit. In the meantime, the police stumble upon some photos of the zombie, and they are now aware of it. The next day, the girl takes the zombie to the forest and equips him with some cabbages. She tells him to go away because she doesn't want him to be exploited anymore. The girl starts walking away, but the zombie follows after her. The two of them have grown close to each other. The girl tells him to walk away, then starts running, making her point clear. In the meantime, Min enters the trailer house and realizes that the zombie is gone. He looks around the whole town for it and eventually finds it at the same place where the girl left it. He takes the zombie to the nearest bus station and buys 2 tickets for the two of them. Elsewhere, one of Manduke's friends is marrying a younger woman like he wanted, but when it is time to kiss the bride, he bites her instead. In fact, all the people who got bitten by the zombie start acting crazy, and they gradually transform into zombies. Soon, a zombie outbreak is taking place in the whole state. The zombies catch up with the bus station as well. When Min sees this, he runs away in fear without caring that he left his own zombie behind. Back at the gas station, the police chief has also been transformed into a zombie, and he attacks the family. Namcho hits him with a pan, but then a police officer appears and holds them at gunpoint because he thinks they attacked the police chief. He asks them to get behind him. However, he gets eaten by his own chief. The family now runs inside the gas station and barricades the door. June has a very bad idea, as he wants to figure out if he can reason with the zombies. One of the zombies seems like it is listening to him, but then it grabs his head and tries to eat him. Thankfully, Namjo saves her husband, and the family now barricades all entry points. At the bus station, Min is trying to hide from the zombies, but he is clever enough to discover that the zombies are drawn to sound. He uses his phone to play music, then tosses it to another spot. He buys himself enough time to get into a car and drive away. Back at the gas station, the family uses utensils in order to defend themselves against the zombies. The zombies manage to break in, and the family makes a run for it. However, they forget the money box behind. June goes back to get it. She takes it, but zombies attack her at the last minute. She manages to escape onto the roof. At that point, Min joins them. He uses some fireworks to open fire against the zombies. However, June tells him to stop because he might hit the gas pumps and cause an explosion. With nothing left to do, Min releases the fireworks into the sky. The problem is that the spectacle attracts even more zombies, and they now start walking toward the gas station. The family manages to get inside the barn behind the zombie's back, and they rest inside the trailer. June and Min get outside the barn pretending to be zombies until they reach their truck. Even though they reach it, they forgot the truck keys. They also accidentally activate the sirens, and all the zombies surround them. Their sister tries to help them, but now all the zombies jump on her. However, one of those zombies is her own zombie, and he does not bite her. At the same time, another zombie is trapped on the roof. He is electrocuted by some cables. That incident causes the gas station sign to light up the whole place like a party just started. There is music as well. All the zombies are magnetized by the sign. Despite this chaos, June makes a run inside the gas station to retrieve the keys to the truck. Meanwhile, Namcho has given birth to her child. The sister is trying to keep the zombies outside the trailer. Her friendly zombie helps her out, but the zombies are just too many. June finds the keys and throws them to Min, who starts the truck and begins destroying everything. One of the gas pumps breaks, and petroleum starts raining around like a fountain. As if by a miracle, June makes it back to the truck, and Min drives away, also pulling the trailer house with him. The girl takes a look behind and sees the friendly zombie among the others. However, he is different. He tries to utter some words for her. The other zombies think he is a human and attack him. Maybe he was, after all, acting out of self-sacrifice and heroism. The friendly zombie lights a lighter and burns the whole place down, taking the bunch of zombies to the other world. While the family has escaped, June turns into a zombie because he was also bitten earlier. They have to stop the truck and trap June inside. At that time, Manduke also appears from his Hawaii trip, but they see that he is not turned into a zombie. Maybe his body completely adapted to the zombie virus. Soon, the family figures out something strange. There is an announcement on the radio. A lady says that the entire South Korea is affected by the virus. The person who adapted to the virus can cure all the infected people. After hearing this, they decide to cure the virus with the help of their father. After 6 months, they cure many people. Of course, they had some help from the friendly zombie, who is now a human. If zombies are bitten by a human who was previously a zombie, they can turn back into humans. They are all happy, except one person, and that is the father, because he has to bite the hands of the zombies in order to cure them. Therefore, Manduke has to get to work and cure as many people as he can. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and we will see you next time.